the year has started well, in a positive mood, and that you're all progressing well, viewers, wherever you are, notwithstanding your time zone. I hope you can get us clear from here today. Today, I am making my way from Rockville. Those familiar with Maryland is the border of Virginia and DC, Washington DC. Making my way from there, going to Towson Town Center. Now, having said that, today's topic is going to be the Trump invasion in Venezuela. The early hours of this morning, confirmed reports coming out of Venezuela confirmed that the early hours of morning, Venezuelan time, approximately around 1 a.m. at night, the elite forces from the Marines, the Air Force, the Navy conducted a raid in the city of Caracas in the country of Venezuela. As you know, Venezuela is located in Latin America, the northeast side of Latin American continent. It's neighbor to Colombia, Guyana, and Chile, not Chile, but Bolivia on the other side. And it's also, it touches the Atlantic Ocean, part of the side. A country that is blessed with petroleum or oil, as you would say. And for a very long time, with President Nicolas Maduro, who was kicked out of the office by the elite American forces, has been in charge of that country, and was doing business with friends like Russia, China, and Iran. All those countries coming out clearly this morning to condemn the strike and raid on Maduro's compound. And we understand that he be flown to the state of New York and be tried with obstructing justice, part of the charges that have been leveled against him, and also things like corruption and all that. And he's also accompanied by his wife, Floris, taken together at about 1 a.m. vice president of that country has promised to work closely and do everything that the United States wants of her. But again, it is something to promise to do what the United States wants you to do, and another thing to do what they tell you to do. This is going to be a controversial. This is going to be a controversial situation, hard to comprehend, perhaps even implement, not knowing what the end result may look like. Apparently, the story here is about the rich fields of northern Venezuela, which is rich with oil, and this is where the US wants to tap from, make the oil prices for gas in the world go down. We haven't seen much of the reaction from the ground in Venezuela, in Caracas, but there was a few people, handful of people chanting "Yankees, Yankees, go home," referring to the US forces to go back to the United States. Now, the military, the Venezuelan military, has not said anything. They are still in the barracks. It would be interesting to see what will be their reaction, because they are also they were very, very strong followers of Nicolas Maduro, a strongman who has ruled Venezuela with an iron fist, taking over from the other dictator who ruled that country for a very long time, Hugo Chavez. Nothing really has changed in terms of policy to the United States. Maduro's policy was hostility to the United States. In fact, at some point he kicked out most of the United States nationals from Venezuela. A point that was underscored by President Donald Trump this morning, saying that he be interesting what America tells the Chinese if tomorrow they walked into Taiwan and take over or occupy Taiwan. That is an interesting space to watch as these events unfold. Now, we do not have any reports confirmed or unconfirmed of casualties of this early morning raid, but according to the top intelligence